Right. Some scarabs. Not those ones though. I was messing around a bit with these dunes. Um, Memory maps. They're pretty cool. I think I like them. They might even be better, honestly. Um, the only problem is they're hard to get in bulk, like really hard. But I like to run dunes. I like to run basically anything that drops the fortress. Although I was looking at it, it looks like the fortress is kind of dropping in price a little bit. Why is this like this? The only thing I'm not sure of with this strategy so far is when it's going to be appropriate to drop. This might be a little loud. When it's going to be appropriate to drop the chisels, um, scarab and currency chisels, because they're starting to get a little expensive. Um, but I feel like even if they add like 100 C to the map, they're still probably worth it, but it's kind of hard to say. I would have to actually run some tests and see like what I'm making per map with and without the chisels. But it's sort of hard because the risk scarab makes it so sporadic on the rewards that you get. Looks like I rolled maps and scarabs. The thing I do like about the memory maps versus the other one is when you roll the percent maps increase, it doesn't feel like a waste because you get tier 17s out of it. But just in general, I think probably what I'll do is probably just self farm them. Like I'll run tier 17s, and whenever I drop some memory maps, then I'll run them, and then when I don't have them, I'll go back to tier 17s. I think is likely what I'll do. Um, 'Cause, yeah, they're just really tough to get on TFT at the moment. Bit of bind, huh? Been running Citadels. They're 20C. Oh, really? Maybe I'll switch to that. That's a pretty good deal. Yeah, I finally got the +2 Spectre boots with +3 max fire resist. Kind of rough rolls. Not like my favorite boots. I'll probably make another pair. Oops. Um, but the fucking what are they called? The Beast. Verhinicor's Lock. Black Morgan is so expensive, so I kind of just had to take what I could get. I really wanted to get the Bitterbind going. Yeah, yeah, Morgan, yeah. It was really hard to get the influence transferred over without spending like 500 fucking divines. And it's a lot harder when you're running the elevated maximum fire resist too, because you can't cheat it with as many boot bases. So you can only do it with like two different bases. So you get 2 attempts per Morgan, which is a little rough. But I really wanted to have 10 Spectres, so I'm doing it. I just thought it would look cool to have 10. I've come up with some solutions for the mercenary that I think is going pretty well. I'll show it after this abyss here. So far, he has not died. Although, with the double risk arrow, I'm sure he's going to catch the occasional death, but overall, he's just like insanely survivable now compared to what he was after that patch. Maybe even more tanky than he was before the patch, honestly. And the solution is pretty simple. Shit, I had another abyss, sorry. I'll show it after this abyss. I gotta remember to cast my bone offering. I forgot I took it off my weapon. It's so unreliable with the mana on the trigger. The trigger just makes it cost so damn much. Oh yeah, I put bone rings back on my filter. I was thinking I was gonna have to put Doriani's back on my guy after that patch, dude. Like I was losing my merc like every fucking map, dude. And I was like, uh-oh, I think we're going back to a not Dory's build, but looks like those are all clear. Here's the solution. All right, you want to run the Eyes of the Great Wolf on your mercenary, right? And then even with this, he'll still die. But the anoint does work. I tested it with a block chance, and his block definitely went up when I gave him a block anoint. So for me, I'm putting spell leech on it, or energy shield spell leech on it, and then on the helmet, I'm running a corrupted lightning damage leeches life, and then on the gloves, also lightning damage leeches life. Now, so far with just this helmet alone, I was able to keep him up. I just added the anoint and the gloves, so I think we're big chill. And I also put unnerve enemies on him because why not? Um, I have it. Oh, I don't have it right now. I normally run it on the awakened. Uh, I can't remember the support name, the one that gives you a nerve on hit, but I want to run item rarity right now. Um, so he'll give me some unnerve, and the regenerate life is just a bonus if you could find it. Great. And the reason I chose this helmet is, well, for one, it's unique, so it'll be easy for people to find this corruption on it. And then also because of the 56% chaos resistance, you really need to be capped on all three other than your lightning resist. Why the fuck does he always have 174? I must be giving him something when we get into the maps. I don't really know. But either way, before even adding, yeah, I think I said that already. But before even adding the implicit on these and the anoint, he was already basically never dying. Like you can watch his health; it'll never move. Basically, if you get sad, he just fucking life leeches it all back. I did give him quite a bit of life on the gear, 197 life. Um, this one I still need to buy. I got an active search up for that. I got him some big ES gloves with a bunch of life on them. These boots are mediocre, but a lot of life. All in all, we got 7,100 life with 3k ES. So we're double dipping on the life leech, energy shield leech, all that shit. I think he's basically immortal now. Well, I don't want to say immortal. He's doing a lot better. It's tough for him to die. Yo, what about shield from Memory Boss? What shield are you talking about? I actually haven't even looked at what the new bosses drop at all. One thing about me, man, I don't care about bosses at all. I'm not a boss guy. Probably one of the biggest reasons I hate PoE 2 is because it's all about bosses and their mapping system is horrible. I just like blowing up monsters on T17s and T16s. But I'm sure I'll get around to him. Never had any issues with my guy dying at all. He seems like he's immortal. Well, are you running like the insane, you know, fucking 10 mod T17s? I think that's likely why I'm having issues with him. Is, I'm running like monsters penetrate 15 with multi proj and fucking 300% physics extra. Like some of these maps get really, really nasty, which is why I'm investing so many points into defensives on my minions. I got 3 whole clusters, which I don't normally take, but Dark Monarch, let's take a look. Is Abyss still going? Oh, it's right over here. Dark Monarch. Oh, is this the one they were talking about yesterday where it like doubles your minions or whatever? Oh no, this is the Helm. Oh yeah, yeah. Um, dude, I'm still really uncertain about this one, man. I don't think it'll end up being more damage, to be honest. Um, so you'll lose like 120 energy shield for yourself, as well as up to 24% attack speed, which is big for your shield charge speed just to get around and shit, right? Like I even roll attack speed on my implicit gloves. You lose 80% minion damage, um, and a lot of flat lightning, assuming like good clusters, right? Like I still got work to go on these, but that's a lot, man. I don't know if two minions beat it. I'll give you like some perspective, right? So when I was looking into the shield, I almost didn't get it. Like one of the biggest reasons I got it, or maybe I could just show you guys right now. So if we take um, Respecter, Managed Spectre, Wretched Defilers, I'm not really worried about like getting the damage close, but we'll just take a look at like what it is with a basic setup, right? So let's say we have 9 specters. We're at 630,000 damage. If I add the 10th specter, we go up to 700k, right? That's assuming that I get the shield, Turbine point. It's really not that much damage to go up 70k, right? But this is what I was doing when I was comparing my like the choice to do here. If we go down to our Covening Wand, and we edit in 164, so 80% increase in damage, and give our specters +1, then we get 50,000 more damage than we did with that shield. And what I was looking at here is whether to get this shield or whether to get what is it? The +1 minion shield with like 80% increased minion damage, like which would be better. And it turns out that just getting a regular shield, like a fat minion shield, would be better. The only thing that kind of changes it is if you can fit in Arcane Surge, Unearth linked with Arcane Surge, then you get an Unearth. But the whole reason I'm talking about this is the +1 specters doesn't end up really being all that much damage. Like the specters that you already have benefit a lot from something like 80% damage, 24% increased attack speed, all this flat, and then on top of that you also get your own energy shield for your build. So like it makes you tankier. All in all, I think I like this better. But I think it's probably closer than people would think. You know, people see 12 specters and they're like, oh shit, 12 specters. Uh, but I don't know what that is. What is that? Censure of Benevolence. I'll have to look that up. Look, I got the fucking Headhunter, boys, and it's one portal void. Travel skills disabled. 100% reduced effect. 50% reduced movement speed. Cannot suppress. Area becomes fatal. It's like literally the worst possible map that you could fucking roll, dude. Like no, I can't even sell it for like 25 divines. No one wants this shit. Brutal. Big sad. Big sad, man. Sir, is Abyss Starter better than All Flame Strat now? I don't know. I haven't really looked at anyone else's strats. I'm just in my own little world, making lots of currency. I don't know what else is going on out there. Uh, all everyone keeps asking me, is it better than Strongbox or is it better than this or that? All I can say is, I don't know, man. Try it out. If it looks cool to you, give it a shot. If it doesn't, give another one a shot and measure measure which one does better for you. For me, uh, it's pretty damn good. I think it would be pretty hard to beat. So, but you know, who knows? There could be some really broken shit out there. I have made plenty doing this, and I also find it really fun. So I'm chilling for the moment. I'll probably start exploring some other stuff with the Risk Scarab here soon. But for the moment, I'm just using it to build out the rest of my end game items here. And then I'll probably start looking into some other stuff. Where's the boss? Oh, he's like way over here. There's also the side effect that if you have 12 specters, then you have to summon 12 specters when you accidentally unsummon them all. And that annoys the hell out of me. Oh, I'm kidding. You shouldn't build around that. Ideally, you just don't let your specters die, right? So you're farming in 8 mods, 16.5? I'm doing both. I think I definitely like these. They're just too hard to get in bulk. Like you gotta you have to camp TFT for fucking ever. The other thing with them, this is the only mod I cannot run is players minions. This is such an insane mod because like when you run any explicit effect, it goes to 100%. It essentially makes your guys worthless. It's like the equivalent of cannot deal physical damage or cannot deal elemental damage for like a spellcaster. It's kind of crazy. I can run Reflect, but I don't opt into it because my mercenary dies immediately. While I will be able to clear it with the specters. I prefer not to have it. If it rolls on the map, that's fine. But I don't choose it. Those are really the only two that I don't choose is minion, the minion one and reflect. The other thing with these is a lot of times you'll have to exalt slam them, which kind of almost makes them cost more than tier 17s. But you do get tier 17s out of them. Although it seems like the prices for the tier 17s aren't very high. I think a lot of people are running these, making tier 17s very plentiful. Probably take that Octave Search off here in a second. Looks good. I want Exalted. I want Divine. And Scarabs. I think I'll take Scarabs over Currency. Take Scarabs over Currency. And then the rest of these will be Currency. If I have any. I do have some. Finally. We got a man willing to try. PM me if you succeed. I'll assume death if not. Good luck, sir. You're braver than me. Yeah. He doesn't sound very confident, dude. Oh no. I may have just murdered that man. That's so bad, dude. I almost did it. A part of me, like, I was really thinking about it. How big the maze map is? Yeah, I don't know how long it takes to become fatal. I haven't run that. But that's a rough map, dude. And he's on Trickster, so he should be spell suppression, right? But he cannot suppress spell damage. I guess it just depends on what's in there. Where's 15 divs spent for that man in this league? Yeah, dude. Good luck to you, my man. Oh no. He's fucked, dude. Like, can I just go to like any global and see? I don't want to join like a regular one. I just want to see it get posted if someone's sent to the void. What would a decent live version of this build look like? I'd have to pull it up for you. I was running. I had a Mage Blood though, but you could just like kind of do what I did with the initial version of this, where I was wearing the. Holy shit! What is happening on this map? Um, where I wore the belt with the ghastly eye jewels and the max res shield. I go like all the way back. I gotta find it for you. Still a little sick. Sorry for the sniffles. Um, it's back in one of my videos that I made. I went and did oh man, I actually don't know where it's at. I'll have to dig it up for you later. I'll have to find it. But I did do a live version in Titanic Exiles like really early on, like day two I think or day three. Um, and I think Ghazi runs life too. I wouldn't follow his endgame build, but his first two builds look pretty decent. His endgame build looks very bad for an endgame build. But his League Starter version and like mid tier version look alright. The only thing I didn't like about the mid-tier version that he had is he went spell suppression and like transferring into that from like a league start situation and then into the end game version of this, like it was just a lot of gear swapping and going from spell suppression to not spell suppression is kind of, I don't know, kind of a weird pathway. But his end game doesn't really have. It's got like 40k max LE. It's very squishy and not that much damage either. This map is rough, dude. Everything is hitting so hard. I need to fix resistances. I need to get some clusters going soon. Ever since I switched into this shield, I kind of tanked my resistances. Honestly, I think it's a bad idea to go with the shield. I think just a regular minion shield with like a minion damage fracture and then put +1 minion skills on it would be better and then open up some slots. Yeah, this is just a tough map here. Might be a partial brick. I didn't think I rolled it that bad. I mean, increase attack and cast speed with 400% physics extra. Oh, and I have no block. All of that plus no block. Yeah, that is a little tough. That's alright. Get through as much as I can. Definitely made the money back at least. This build is already so socket starved, and to have to get Unearth plus Arcane Surge for the shield is it's really rough to fit. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I actually get some reservation and can fit more auras in. We still don't even have Zealotry on yet. The Phoenix Shield is too good. Yeah, dude. I don't even know like what made me think about trying it, but I was like trying to search for a solution to get Melting of the Flesh on earlier, and I was like, oh, dude, that would be perfect. And it just transitions. Like the other one would obviously be the Aegis Aurora for the max cold. You could do it that way too, but I think this way just transitions easier into wearing this shield because fuck, you can put the max fire res on your boots, which is how I transfer it in. You just tried to get your mage blood? Yeah, I did crop rotation for a bit. It didn't pay. No, it paid pretty good actually. It paid good for a bit, and then it got nerfed. It didn't get nerfed, but like the prices dropped by like 50% for everything. Darkness and Throne. That was the name of the fucking belt. I couldn't think of it earlier. So I don't know. That scarab is getting really expensive though. Oh yeah, I was gonna turn that off. Sorry. Seems like my guy's surviving just fine. What's the scarab? Imbue. Yeah, Horn Scarab of Awakening is really expensive now. It's almost double the price I paid, and Life Force is. Uh, oh, actually, this is a pretty good price now. Yeah, crop rotation might be back in. Wow, this is really good. Yeah, crop rotation. If you don't have a hell yeah, dude, you got it. Nice, man. Well done. That's cool. More balls than me. Could you imagine, dude, just like doing another league start because you fucking tried to do a void for a cheap headhunter? There's no way I would do it, man. He's insane. I thought it was increasingly lethal, not just instantly fatal. I know some people that do those, man. They make insane amounts of currency doing those. But like I think the real money's in the voided ones, and don't misplay. This guy might kill me actually. I don't know how much better or how much weaker they made him. Oh, never mind. He's just dead. Fuck it, let's just add more death to the map. The best I've gotten out of these, I think, is like 3 containments, dude. The scared ones just go crazy sometimes. It was a mistake for sure. Hey, what is crazy though on this insane map that is probably like one of the worst maps that I could roll, just about. The mercenary hasn't lost a single inch of health. I think my strategy is working. He's back to being invincible. The amulet was expensive though. I paid 30 divines for the damn amulet with life on it. I don't even know if he needed the life. It's probably just a waste of currency. I have not taken even like a second to look at this memory strand crafting. I'm sure it's so insane. I'm probably losing out massively this league by not doing it. I did math to do 250% map drops and got 8 fortress maps. Jeez. Yeah, that's insane. Um, I do think that the T-70s are probably going to be massively nerfed. I still have a portal, I do. Massively nerfed in price because of these. Um, but yeah, I do think that they might even be better than the Tier 17s just because of that. Like when your extra mods rolls maps on Tier 17, it's kind of worthless, right? It's like, all right, I'm back. Oh man, I didn't even see that I was running reduced defenses too, so I have 4K energy shield. Yeah, this is about like one of the worst possible outcomes. This is a rough map. Yeah, 8 fortress in one map is kind of insane. But that's cool. That means it'll keep Tier 17s like pretty cheap the whole league. Means I don't gotta run Ziggurat all the time. Although I kind of like Ziggurat. The boss is horrible, but Ziggurat for the layout. It's just really easy to shield charge through. 18 chaos. I think I'll just take the Wind Ripper honestly for some dust. I'm gonna die to being petrified. You got one more crazy ass map for me to try? All right, send it. Let's do it. The problem is you can't chisel those when they're corrupted, which is kind of a bummer. But yeah, go ahead and send it. I'll run it. Come run it too if you want. Take your loot from it. I'll just help you out with it. This one's not too bad. The Shaper's touched. I don't know how tanky your character is, but Yeah, you can go ahead and come in. Shaper's Touch might beat you up if you're not tanky. I think we'll be able to get through. You really like the silo map, huh? That was so cool. And the last one you gave, how they all landed. Oh, portals were locked. My bad. Decorations. There you go. Why are you running silo? Any particular reason? I mean, it's a nice map layout. That's for sure. Oh, it drops Fortress too, huh? Actually, silo's kind of cracked. I might run some silo too. Yeah, this thing is fucking giga juice, bro. Down he goes. Build's looking good though. You made it pretty far into this. Too much? Well, come loot it. I don't want it. You already gave me the loot from your last map. I'm not gonna take it again. Wait, are you far? How are you getting these corrupted? These are kind of fucking insane, dude. Are you corrupting them yourself? Oh shit! I just portaled you in. If you're you're already in. Cool. Sorry, I just opened a portal out of habit. T17 map. How many how many memory maps are you getting? Are you farming the 8 mods for something else, or are you farming just for the memories? Because these things are kind of nuts, bro. Oh shit. Just like 2 random maps, and I get two, three memories per map. Damn, that's actually pretty good. I mean, this is a kind of a disgusting amount of loot for like not even having chisels or anything. The loot is insane here. I'm like kind of surprised by it. Yeah, you're like making me think I want to go farm these 8 mod corrupted now. Do they is this just like an exceptionally rolled one though? I assume they're not all this strong, obviously. Like it's oh shit, Shaper Slam. Oh, I can tank Shaper Slam. Nice. What are your fractures? Is there no regen? There must not be. Bad fractures. Bad fractures. How do I roll my maps? Do I have it in the description still? I might not. Too much loot? I'll help you. Don't worry, I got you. I'm actually mostly just gonna help you because I'm gonna open another map. I don't want to wait for you to loot this whole thing. I roll my maps. I only do. one regex. And I will show you after this boss. I just use this. This right here. I'll put it in the details. All it is anything over 100%, 140% currency, and anything over 100% scarabs. Either or of those. And then once I hit those, I just kind of glance over the map and see. I pretty much look and see if it has reflect or if it has minions deal 50% less movement speed, attack speed, cast speed. If it doesn't have either of those two, then I pretty much run it. Well, that was cool, man. That was well worth it. That was fun. This thing went giga insane. Think you looted all the stuff? Yeah, all I'm seeing is, I think you missed the whole area here. That was wild though. Both maps you've given both maps you've given have been super cool. Yeah, you pretty much got all the good stuff. Got one more crazy one, but this time you want to watch? All right. Well, hopefully, I think you made some pretty good currency off that one. I saw quite a few good things drop. All right, that's good enough. Oh, do you want this? Sorry, I just started throwing in habit. There you go. Bam. There you go, sir. All right. Wait, what is this? Yeah, no problem, man. Crit is easy for me. Multi projectiles is really this can be a tough one, especially with Fizz's extra chaos and 30% less defenses, so I have half my life pool with Shaper's Touch. Yeah, it's a pretty nasty one, dude. Let's see what happens. This one might be specifically because of the reduced defenses. This one might be a little too rough at 3400 ES. It's a bit yikes, especially with multi-proj and if I can't fucking convoke my specters around the corner like that. Oh, it's no regen. Oh, dude. Um. Okay. Need to solve that. Take out the gold flask. Take off clarity. Take off. I mean, I don't even know if I don't even know if discipline is really doing anything. 400 ES on this map. I think we just run without it for the mana flask. Yeah, this one is fucking cooked. There's no way. I could sneak by if it wasn't for the reduced defenses too, but 3000 life. I've got pretty good mitigation, but it ain't that good. Ain't good for 3k life. We'll try and kick this back on. Again, though, I'm proud of the mercenary, man. The changes are huge. He's not even losing health. Find some crazy ones. I mean, this one's pretty crazy. What did I do to the mercenary? I'll show it again real quick after this. But he seems pretty immortal at this point. I need to fix my character though. I need real clusters really bad. I don't know if I feel like crafting them. I already missed two fractures on the ones that I have. I kind of just want to buy them at this point. Sometimes it's faster to farm the currency for them than it is to actually make them, and less of a headache. So on him, the biggest thing I did, well, aside from Eyes of the Great Wolf, right, that converts the lightning damage taken as fire or cold. Um, uh, and this, I don't even think you need the increased life. That shit was hype. It's so fucking expensive. Probably wouldn't go with that. Just get it cheap. Eyes of the Great Wolf. Um, but then I bought this crown with lightning damage leeches life, and that alone pretty much kept him alive. But then today I also added lightning damage leeches life um, with unnerve, and then anoints do work. So I gave him spell damage leeches energy shield for his 3k energy shield, and yeah, he's pretty much immortal now. I, however, am not in this map. I can't fit faster casting on the unearth. Kind of sucks. I feel the I feel the horde's not opening as fast sometimes. I like the map that you looted better. How do you roll your maps, sir? Oh shit, I already read that. Got my chat missing there. Yeah, 20 chaos for the Citadel is wild, dude. I think I might I don't know. I don't know if I can run Citadel though, man. Like it's just such a nightmare to path through. All the ledges you got to jump over and stuff is very frustrating. Ziggurat is just like this narrow path that you can shield charge through really easily. It's also the reason I don't really like Sanctuary, although I don't mind Sanctuary. Sanctuary's okay. It's just all the dudes get caught behind the ledge a lot, which is really annoying. Or not the ledge, what am I saying? Behind like the little like small walls. Especially when like running strong boxes, they'll pop out of the strong box and they'll like appear behind. They're like little L walls. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's really annoying for Wretched Defilers. At one point, I started running Explode. I ran like the Aura with punishment on it, and then I ran the um, what is it, Elementalist? I don't think it's Elementalist. Whichever one you can explodes with chaos damage. I haven't looked at I haven't looked at clusters yet. I started this build pretty late into 3.25, and then most of my experience on it has been in the events that came up that they were putting out while we were waiting on the new league. And all those events, like there just wasn't a lot of stuff on the market, so I pretty much had to self-craft everything for the build in a lot of cases. But now that we're on a real league, I'm hoping that there's some reasonably priced clusters. But if they're like, I don't know, I'd probably buy one for like 30 divine just to save time. But anything over that, I don't think I would. I still really need to find this guy with Zealotry, though. I'm missing Zealotry, which is like kind of a crazy amount of damage to not have. Is it hard to set up how to sell scarabs in bulk? No, not at all. It's like the easiest thing ever. Have you never sold on TFT, bulk scarabs? Oh shit, that was endurance charges. No? Alright, I'll show you after this. Do you have a TFT, like account or anything? Or are you on their Discord? Not account, sorry. Just hoard stuff and tell what the exile says. Yeah. Yeah, well that's definitely not the way to do it. Yeah, I'll show you after this. It's really easy. It's always Wrath, dude. No one gives Zealotry. I got Zealotry City Routes on one, but couldn't wear the gear. Couldn't wear the Dorianis. Very sad. I'm running a perfect Spirit of Fortune too, so I don't even need the Wrath that my guy has. I want to run more Scarab maps, but the currency ones are just so much easier to hit. For whatever reason. It's easier to hit 140% currency than it is 100% Scarabs. I might raise my Reject to be like over 180% currency, honestly. Because I don't really like... The 140s feel like kind of mid. Especially for having a currency chisel on them. Those are, I don't know what they are. Sometimes they get expensive though. Like adds up to 80 chaos a map, which is kind of a lot. That 5 minute clear though, that's pretty damn good. I had to have missed some, right? Why am I clearing so fast? Crazy. So you just go to da, 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 TFT bulk sell. Just type in TFT bulk selling tool and go to here. Click on this first link. It'll pull this up and you just log into your account. It is safe. And then click on the tab that your scarabs are in. Click on scarabs, and then your asking price. Usually it's like 80-90%. Select tab, and put your name right here. Generate image, and then Control V that into Discord, and then generate text, and Control V that into Discord, and press enter to make the post. And that's how you post them. Very easy. The Merc helm is a good price too. Yeah, dude, it's dirt cheap. It's like 10C, and it literally completely saved the build. That on top of this, the eyes was a great wolf. This I had the whole time, so I don't know how big of a difference it's making. Um, yeah, takes so long to trade them, even with trade house. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't like TFT, and they have their reasons, and I totally understand them. But like for scarab selling, dude, you just can't really beat it. I think I could probably tank these Voltov cores at this point. Getting pretty close. Not 7 of them, Jesus. That's the first Fortress map I got. That's kind of insane, actually. Is on the boots, the lightning damage leaches life? No. It's on the helmet. It's the helmet is lightning damage leaches life, and you can get this corrupted implicit on anything. I just chose this one because it's cheap and it has chaos resistance, which I was short on. But other than that, this really doesn't really do anything for me. Or for the mercenary, whatever. And then the gloves have the Eldritch implicit. Yeah, and then those are for his life, but he also has 3 KES. So I put Light Eater on on the anoint, so he can leech energy shield as well. Oh snap! What up? Not too much, man. Just grinding out some shit. Trying to give me some new clusters, and then I don't know what else I'm gonna do actually. This build kind of came together quick. Might have to start saving up some mirrors for some other builds. I think this strategy would be so fun with Spark. I may end up doing a mirrored Spark character after I finish this guy. Might have to do that. I just don't know. I could get Spark tanky enough. I'll figure out a way. I really like to run Spark with Headhunter though, but we'll we'll see. With this many mods, I don't know. See what I can do with it. If I can make a Spark character tanky enough or not on 10 mod maps. I'm kind of liking these like more and more. Like being able to do dunes is such a, it's really nice. I don't really like any of the layouts of tier 17s. Ziggurats is decent, and I think that's really the only one I like. Citadel I cannot stand. Abomination is kind of okay. Not really a big fan of Fortress either, to be honest. Did you recom your +1 Spectre chest? Yes, I did. I showed it yesterday. I'll hook you up again. One last time. Here you go. When I can find it. There you go. Pause it. Screenshot it. Let me expand it. I think I might be missing some text here. Oops. This is for influence incursion gloves that I was trying to swap the suffix over. With specters, you're trying to swap over the prefix, so just invert all of this. Looks like a lot, and it is a lot, but you just follow it step by step. It's pretty straightforward. And then once you have it over, you'll fracture and cross your fingers. Took a pic, yeah. It I've done it quite a few times. I'm pretty sure it guarantees transferring over. There might be a small chance that you lose it, but I've done it a lot, and I still have never lost the one that I'm trying to take over. So, um, for me, the Black Morgans were too expensive, so I didn't do the Split Beast down with the Spectre chest. I just put active search on a Spectre chest that had one prefix and no other prefixes, and then also had full suffixes with the right item level. Oh, those box. Oh shit, I didn't want to hit this guy. Dude, I've casted so many times, they're just not opening. There we go. Sometimes that 25% chance just rolls like 40 times before it gives it to you. I really wish it was a 50% chance. 25 is a little annoying. I really should put on a curse immunity if I was smart, but I'm still crossing my fingers that a mage will drop with rarity. Death's Oath. Tried that build so many times, dude. It's impossible to get good damage out of it. Around 20 divs to upgrade? What are you gonna upgrade? It's time to start tightening up my loot filter, I think. Picking up this many alterations is a bit obnoxious. I think they're like 1,000 to 1 divine right now. So I've dropping a lot of high tier currency. Unfortunately, it's like exalts and shit. But Kind of curious what the rolls are on it. 668% currency? Holy shit. It's nuts. This temporal change is so annoying, man. It just keeps rolling fucking exalted, please. Give me the divine. I need to turn flasks off after this. Actually, I'm doing it now, so I'll forget. Filter blade. Probably turn off alterations too. Anything under 10, I'd say. Let's see. What we got? Small stacks. Are Horizons still valuable? I don't really know. What my large stacks start at? 6? Eh, I guess. Dude, there's so many categories for flasks. Holy shit. Tincture's off already, right? Alright, cool. Gotta slowly adjust the filter throughout the league, or else it's just chaos, man. Too much shit dropping. There we go. I almost want to turn these memory things off too. I really think I should actually. Not picking them up. One thing I noticed that I put Fortune card, Mesa, and he's got 2.5, 2 to 5 cards a map. Really? I scried Mesa to City Square, I think. Maybe I should have scried it to Dunes. I wasn't really planning on running Dunes. I was planning on running Exiles on City Square, but then that got nuked. Alright, let's take effect yet. Nice. I think I gotta turn these off too. This memory shit. Has anyone tried crafting on the memory stuff? Is it insane or what? It's gotta be, right? I'll be insane, but I haven't. Yeah, me neither. That's kind of how I feel about it too. It's got to be insane, but I haven't taken the time yet. But I don't think I want to see every single. Yeah, it's actually starting to drive me crazy now that I'm noticing it. Back to filter blade. Strands and veiled mod. Exotic scenarios. Seems weird. I'm not turning maps on. Memory strands and fractured mod. Well, I don't want to turn off fractured gear. What does that mean? Do they? I wonder if they have it in here yet. Probably don't. I don't even see gear. Oh, there's gear. I guess I can check if it's fractured. Okay, so I definitely see fractured stuff. What is this? Oh, these are just top tier fractures, I see. Okay. I still see fractured, and if I turn that off, still see fractured. Okay. All right. I think that's probably correct. Could you just try without Mage Blood? Yeah, absolutely. I was doing it without Mage Blood. I was the start of my stream yesterday, although some of the maps were like really tough to tank, but you also don't have to use a Risk Scarab until your character is strong enough. Like I probably got my first 100 divines out of it without running the Risk Scarab. It was still very strong. It's just not as strong, you know. But that's sort of the way that the game works, right? Like you start out on easier stuff, and then as your character progresses, you scale up the difficulty and rewards. Looks fine to you. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt too. I was like, it's a good strat. It wasn't like my favorite thing of all time until I added the Risk Scarab. Then I was like, oh, this shit's kind of insane. But without the Risk Scarab, it was just like a solid strategy. That was kind of fun to do. But I wouldn't do it unless you have a caster build that can run caster mastery, open nearby chest with a spell. If you're on like a melee build, I would not do this strat. At least not the multitude version. I mean, look at that guy's rewards. I'm just so used to exiling him now at this point. Oh, my mercenary finally died. Damn. Why this map of all maps? I was running way worse shit. Yeah, unfortunately, my single target like boss damage goes out the window without the mercenary. Hold on, what actually killed him? That's really weird. Oh, it's the removes 9% life. He can usually tank this, but he must have just got hit with some bad stuff really fast. It's just such a disgusting modifier, dude. 9% of life per hit against some things is really rough. It's alright though. That was a cool map. 680% increased currency is insane. That was like 6 T1 currencies. 6 or 7. This one's 467% currency. Yeah, I felt better than containment because you're minus 300 C. Yeah, I mean, I was running containment for a bit. It felt okay. But it felt very jackpotty. Like uh, you were gonna be making like kind of whatever currency until you hit something big. Is at least the feeling I got from it. Just because the cost per map is so insane. If I keep saying I want to go scares, but I have a feeling if I keep rolling currency like I am, this has a really good chance for a mirror. This Unearth feels way worse without faster casting for opening these, man. I kind of just don't know what I can give up to put it back in. I give up clarity. I really wish I had a resistance on these, man. Oh man, what is happening here? Is this Soul Eater? Just obliterated my mercenary, unfortunately. Done with him. Oh, it's another removes 9%. Yeah, I was wondering, dude. He just got deleted. I don't know. I don't really know how you can combat that. Like, there's really nothing I can do. It's just like depends on if he gets hit with a fast firing monster or not. I don't think there's really a defense against it. Basically, if he gets hit 10 times before he leeches back, then he's just dead. I guess 11 times, but I guess I can tank volatile cores now. And I'm at 58 fire resist. How's that? Oh, did I get a flammability curse or something? Does YouTube auto block any link in chat? Yeah, it does. I really should switch over to Twitch at some point. I just am lazy, but uh, YouTube blocks a lot of stuff. And also, I can't listen to music while I play, which is kind of annoying. And then finally, it also bricks my channel every time I put out a stream. Because if I try to release a video after that, it gets basically 0 views because YouTube um, looks at the views of your stream and then doesn't promote your videos since streams generally get a lot fewer views. I noticed once I started streaming on my channel, it dropped like 90% for videos, which is kind of insane that they have it like that, but I heard that it was that way and I still did it. Current PoE doesn't work. I'll try and redo it. Let's see here. Path of building. There you go. Try that one. The only solution I can think of for the life on hit thing would be to give him a lot of block. I just don't really know how to give him a lot of block. But I roll that mod a lot, so I don't know. Kind of need to figure something out. Like all the annoyance that you can do only give like 10% max, and it's only for fizz or spell. Blade Break. You work now? Alright, right on. Alright, I think I'm back to tier 17s. I don't feel like trying to find those maps in bulk again. What have we got here? 140% currency, unstable tentacle fields. I just can't stand. If I roll it, then I roll it, but I don't actively search for it. I think I want to turn this up. I think I want this to be like 60. Yeah, 20%. That's kind of a nasty one. That's good. I want to do a higher currency volume. I don't think it's worth it over scarabs unless it's like at least 200%, I think. -9 all res. Seems fine. Just accidentally rolled over one. -9 all res and double fizz is extra. And, oh, there's minions can't. It's alright. It's kind of rough, anyways. 103 scarabs. That looks pretty good. 200% currency and fracture. Fracture's kind of cool. I kind of wanted to use this though. Actually, tempted to do it. I might run one containment with this real quick. Doesn't have the most currency on it, but it's sort of just like a fun strat to do sometimes. Avarice. I got some more there. $240, 50% scarabs. Rare monsters have one additional modifier. Cool. These maps kind of take a long time, but they're fun. What is it again? It's not of legend. Rare monsters. Aren't scared of Nemesis, that's right. Then it'll be a containment, not discernment. That. And that can't be right. What's the strongbox rolling strat? I feel like I'm missing something important. Hunted Traders used to be such a cool mod, like way back in the day, but I think it's kind of garbage now. All rare and unique monsters. What does this do? Is it by reward modifier? What does it just mean, like Legion rewards or something? I don't think I've ever used that. Got 80 divs so far? Oh, you could definitely make for 80 divs. Dude, I started with like 5 divine on Forged Frostbearers, and then I switched to Wretched Defilers around like 20 divine in, I think. You could certainly do it, especially with the organics going on your mercenary this league. It's very easy. Um, I'm certainly missing a scarab here, but we'll just send it with this, I think. This is fine. But I'm almost certain I'm missing a good one. Alright, whatever. Strongbox, unspec. That. And, make sure we got all the good shit. This isn't like the best tree for this. I shouldn't be running stuff like that, but that's okay. Kind of just want to run it to run it. Three additional strong boxes and 50% increased chance to be ambush scarabs. Or quantity. Ah, fuck it, I'll run ambush. I haven't run this in a long time. How do you post POB here? Unfortunately, you cannot. Sorry, my man. Do you have a particular question, though? Are you struggling with something? Oh, well, this is actually makes it a lot easier. Too far away. Okay. Oh, wow. This strategy actually isn't as bad now. The only thing I can see that's bad about it is, like, I will for sure accidentally open a couple of boxes doing this. Oh, no. Thinking about swaps and Necro, my mains keep dying and it's annoying. I'm playing W Pathfinder. Yeah, that's why I don't like Pathfinder. I don't like Pathfinder for a couple of reasons. One, you don't get the leech, which it's like, would you rather press a flask every 10 seconds for your entire life, or would you rather just have your minions flask for you? So, like, that's one big reason I don't like Pathfinder. And then the second big reason is you just don't have any access to the mini defensive nodes. Like, you can pick up the necromantic Aegis and then, like, get into these, which will help a lot. But if you try to run any sort of challenging content, then your minions just fall over. Pathfinder's Garbo, in my opinion, if you're trying to push, like, strong content. I don't know. I don't remember who I saw do it, but I don't know why. What the reasoning for doing it on Pathfinder was. It's nowhere close to as good. Yeah, this strategy is actually kind of cool now. Really? What the fuck? Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have ran Risk Scarabs. Now that I think about it, but being able to do this like just on the strong box, kind of feel like you could go like fucking a lot faster on this now. I just rolled over stream. Oh, there's a petrify. Guarded by stream. Guarded by stream. Guarded by three rare. Three rare. Damn it. I should have done this on a Scarab map, but it's really the only reason I kept it is because of the rare monsters have additional modifier. I think whenever you roll that, it's it's worth doing this strategy. I'm opening a lot of these boxes on accident. Guard by stream. Dude, they're so small. I wonder if I can like control if I control click, maybe it won't do it or something. It's such a cool idea that they did, but it needs to be a little different. Like it needs to be off of the box a little bit. Oh, what happened to all my auras? Gotta be getting pretty close to the end of the map here. I think the easiest way to do it is just you look for guarded, and then when you see guarded, just read the rest. All right, I think that's all of them. Kind of a hit or miss on whether currency's gonna be good. What do I have here? Chance to gain bonus rewards, increased toughness, higher rarity of monsters. Sure, I'll pop that. Pop that each time I open a box, I guess. This kind of sucks with currency so far. Like, really sucks with currency. What the hell? Why is it so good at scarabs then? Do I have less budget version for this build? Yeah, check my last streams. There's a bunch of POBs. Alright, well, this is horrible. Maybe it just only works with scarabs, I guess. I don't know. The best buffs of the Exalted Orb and the Paladins just comes from the boxes. It's not even coming from the rare monsters. Sintrek, Storm Secret. What's Storm Secret? It's that ring, right? Pretty sure it is. I also could have fucked the scarabs up too. I thought I ran the right ones, but maybe I didn't. I will definitely try some more containment with the risk ones. Probably some point tonight. We'll see. Right now, the Abyss one is just too good. I will say, being able to do this entire map uh, in 10 minutes, like when you do the Scarab version, just drop like fucking crazy currency. I think Snoop Bay was doing it in 3.25, I want to say, or maybe somebody else invented it. I don't know. I saw it from Snoop Bay though, and you make like absolutely insane currency. But the big problem with it is the tediousness of rolling the boxes and just like the insane amount of time it takes to do it. It's like usually like a 20-minute map. So to be able to do it in 10 minutes with the new scare box rolling system is kind of insane. But apparently it's absolutely dog shit on currency. I'll have to remember that if I roll another Rare Monster modifier map. I want to take a look at clusters real quick. See what these are going for. I may have to roll one myself. Um, passive energy shield, passive increased cast attack. Yeah, passive ink effect. 35. What is tier 1? I think it's 10 to 12. And then let's see what we got there. Uh, yeah, that's what I want. Wow, that's like fucking disgustingly cheap, dude. What? Appreciate you telling you to run Cure Me. It made the strat 10 times better. Minions deal, right? Holy shit, what a fucking deal on a cluster, dude. I couldn't craft that for 10 Divine if I tried. And got lucky. That's insane. Well, always good to look before you go, I guess. Like, I would have bought this one too for 15. Still might. But yeah, dude, hell yeah, man. I wasn't using it either. I was just clicking all the hordes, and then I was like, no, we gotta switch this up. And Unearth is what I was using for the strongbox strat I did in Freshia, and it worked really well. I do like it with faster casting better, but I have it with Arcane Surge right now because, you know, it gives my Spectre's Arcane Surge, so why not? But it does feel a little worse on opening the boxes without it. Well, there you go, one endgame cluster done. I didn't realize I had this many divines. I can actually make like quite a few upgrades here. So I still have 20 divines and scarabs. Does anyone want this? Sell for something? Let's try for like 5 divine, I guess. Oh, that's pretty cheap. I'll do like 7. Probably sell for that, I bet. I need another one. I need this. I mean, 15 is still a really good deal. I might do that. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, wait, do I have 15 yet? I want divine. And I have exalted orbs. It's a pretty good deal. How good is it? Didn't see. How good is what, Unearth or energy shield, lightning resist? Yeah, it looks good. It's oh, the cluster? Well, this one is insane. This one was 10 divine. I don't know what that guy was thinking. I mean, you couldn't craft that for 10 divine at all, the one I'm selling. I missed the fracture. It's just like a temporary one. 7 cold res, 3% increase attack and cast speed, 35% increase effect. Probably sell it for anywhere from 5 to 7. I'm not really too sure about it. Just a temporary one to give me some damage. Oh, boys, what are we doing? I'm failing so hard. Fuck. Actually, it's not really that big of a deal. I don't usually have enough points to run these anyways. But that's still a huge L. That was not worth what I paid for it, even though it'll work for me. This one's a bit better. Somebody who needs Dex might pay a little bit more for that. I'll be greedy. Alright, what's next? I still gotta finish the aggressive wand at some point. Um, if I can remember where I put it. I think I put it in fossils, yeah. And then I definitely gotta do these as well. Missing a lot of flat damage here. I don't know, I'll keep farming for now. Need to look at need to look into timeless jewels too here pretty soon. Actually, I might do that right now. I'll sell my scarabs. Before I do anything, I need to go get a fan in here. Dude, it's so hot. Summer, man. I'll be right back. I could save up for one passive voices. What are those costing right now? Those are kind of just good to have around. Voices, large cluster. It's probably gonna be like over 200 vines, I'd imagine, right? 250? That's not bad. I might save up for that. I imagine if that one's 250, then anyone that'll probably be gone by the time I get to 250, but I'm sure they'll all be posted around that. They're kind of just nice to have around because, well, for one, they're good, and for two, if like you don't, they always gain value throughout the league. So if it turns out you don't need it, then you just sell it for like a mirror or two. But it's really good to throw over here for some extra jewel sockets if I end up needing them. But I kind of want to look at sell these scarabs first to get some currency. So then y'all snipe these from me when I find it. I only have 17 divine and scarab seems kind of light. because I was mostly doing currency maps. Did I finish them all? I did. Bulk, Scarab, want to smell. There we go. Dude, I can't believe I bought that that 9 passive cluster, dude. I haven't made that mistake for a fucking long time. That's rough. I mean, it's only 15 divine. Like, to make those clusters, it's disgustingly expensive. I got an insane deal for 10, and then I got not such an insane deal for 15, so I guess it evens out. To be honest, I can probably sell it for more than 15 later in the league, or maybe actually about 15. I think that's honestly pretty fair for a cluster like that. Alright. See if we get poster pinged on that. Go back to some farming. I want to look for a timeless shield here pretty soon. These other ones that are good to go. Looks like it. I'm running out of avarice, huh? Does that have that quality? Does that have that quality? I'm not even. I don't even know if the delirium. The delirium orb is worth it or not. This. Because it doesn't help your hordes at all. It just helps the monsters for quantity. If I'm not mistaken. Can I link you to item? I don't know what to sell it for. I don't know what you should sell it for either, man. No, I don't want to start doing price checks. I don't mind helping people with builds and stuff, but I don't want to start price checking a bunch of items. Here's the generic advice I'll give you for items. Uh, Start it high and slowly bring it down. It's like the best advice I can give for every item in the game. Like those clusters I just posted, I'm pretty sure none of them are going to sell for 7 divines or 14. But you never know, right? So I'll post it for the high price that I want, and then after a couple hours, I'll bring it down a couple divine each, and then I just keep doing that until it hits fucking 0, and then I delete it. Have it for 100 divine. Yeah, there you go. Leave that up for, if you think it's worth 100 divine, then leave it up for a day. If you think you're overpricing it, then maybe leave it up for like 4 or 5 hours and then bring it down 20 divine or something like that. Did this help me with curse? Alright, it's helped my lightning resist. I'm having problems with curse of elements, and I'm getting it a lot on these 10 mods. And it really fucks my character's survivability up. I don't want to give up the rarity flask, but I'm not really sure where I'm going to find the other resists that I need. I really needed my boots to roll something. They're like really... And they're strong. They're good boots. Plus 2 levels is huge. Plus 3 max fire is great. Decent ES and all that, but I would consider them temporary boots as they stand. Especially at 232 energy shield on 28% bases. Yeah. Can you run the strat in juiced 16.5s? I have been doing it all night. I really like it, yeah. You drop a lot of tier 17s. And you basically still drop all the same exact shit that you drop in tier 17s. Really, the only difference that I can tell so far is tier 16s, you drop tier 17s. And In tier 17s, you get the fragments from tier 17, you know? The thing that I like about these more than tier 17 so far is I like the layouts of dunes a lot, obviously. It's just a lot easier to travel through. Um, but specifically, you don't get the really nasty tier 17 monsters, like the dudes that burrow underground or the shock monsters that just like, if you roll, um, they do 10% of your life on hit and then get the shock monsters. It's just like a specter wipe sometimes. Certainly a mercenary wipe. I wish we could use these pedals too. I have them on keybind. Oh, this is a good one. But I don't really think these are any easier than tier 17s, to be honest. Outside of the boss. Like, the boss is obviously way easier. But aside from that, the maps still get really, really dangerous. Why not Aegis Aurora? Uh, Over the Max Fire one? I think they're both really good. Aegis is probably better, to be honest. I just, my plan was to go Max Fire res on the boots. And so it was just like I already had the fire. I knew I was gonna get the fire flask. I knew I was gonna run a purity of fire, and so I was like, it'll be an easier transfer. I didn't think it would take me very long to go from that shield to the +3 max fire res boots in this shield, but that was really the only reason. I think Aegis Aurora is a much stronger shield than the one I was running. But the one I was running is very cheap on a league start situation. You know what's cool is my options for the time will open up like a lot because normally you need to get endurance charge on the timeless jewel, or at least I like to. You don't have to. You can put it on the enduring composure, but on the normal build, the uh, the jewel sockets are way too tight, and so you either need a voices or you need um, to get endurance charges on your timeless jewel. But if you roll this as perfect, then you don't need to do that. Which means that I can just run a triple damage timeless jewel. And 240% extra minion damage is pretty cracked. Or I can go more defensive and get spell and attack block. Could also fix my resistances through there if I really want to, but I don't really want to. The regex I posted in my video is for 100% current, 140% currency, or 100% scarabs, or both. Yeah, it's either or. It's really easy to make your own. Where's it at? You just go to the regex thing. It took me a second to find it. I actually thought it wasn't here, but you click on map mods, and then reset this real quick. Go to quality of at least, and then do scarab. And let's say 100, and then copy that. I'll just put it in my notes. So you just copy that, and then you do the shift \line, and do the same thing for currency. And I like to turn this one up a little bit more. Copy that, paste it in there, and make sure you delete these exclamation marks that it gives you, because you only want, or quotations, sorry. You only want quotations at the front and the back, but yeah, you just separate those two out with a line. And copy that, and that's your, so you can set it to whatever works best for you. Can you show Merc setup? Yeah, I'll show it one more time. I'm probably gonna make a video on it. So I run Eyes of the Great Wolf. That's with the lightning damage conversion. Since we're running negative 174, I guess, I need to figure that out. I keep, yeah. You run max fire, max cold, max chaos, and then just a bunch of energy shield and life, energy shield and life, and then on these I roll lightning damage leeches life. On the helmet I got the lightning damage leeches life corruption. You can get that on any helmet, and then yeah, and I get just like a damage wand. But yeah, you're just looking for leech. Oh, and then the amulet. That's right. I got light eater for spell damage leeches energy shield. That pretty much makes him immortal, except for the that one tier 17 map mod. Apparently keeps getting him killed. No problem, dude. Yeah, I was really struggling after that patch. I didn't know that they put out a patch. I just came home and I like lost him 10 maps in a row or something, and I was like, dude, what is going on? And then I saw that they made a patch, and I was like, fuck, dude, my build is cooked. And I just kept thinking about it last night as I was playing, and I was like, oh, dude, leech, obviously. And then I tested the anoints today with a block anoint, and he did get blocked when I put a block anointed amulet on him, so I assume all the anoints work. I do believe. I didn't look very hard for like the best anoint. That I figured I'll have him leeching life and leeching energy shield since he has 3k energy shield, but there could be a better anoint than that. And ideally, I want to find a zealotry mercenary, but they're just so crazy rare. Everyone I find has a wrath on them. But you need to find one that's just straight int or strength dex int, all three combined with zealotry. And I'm not even sure one exists at this point. I wonder you and nearby allies. Oh, I thought it was you and your minions. Oh, okay. So that's why he keeps getting that bonus to the. That's why I keep losing my max. His lightning res keeps going back up. So I actually have to go to negative 230 to get maximum damage. Damn, that's gonna be kind of hard to hit. That was cool. I guess I gave him quantity. None of those at tier 17, dude. What a rip off, bro. It's kind of a garbage map. I think I forgot to exalt slam it. What could I really do, though? Oh, I know what I can do. Oh, here we go, here we go. I have any currency left? I do. I have divine. I want chaos. Catalyst, tainted catalyst. Do like, I don't know, 100 of those. Oh, it's not corrupted, it's mirrored. Well, oops. You can't do that. There's no way to change it on weird items, huh? Alright, well, never mind. That sucks. How do you make the chest? Like this right here. Good luck. Screenshot it. And then flip what's being said here around to prefixes. Looks like a lot. Just follow it step by step, and it's not that bad. I prefer to transfer to a base, a quality base with that's why they're Regalia with quality. I mean, that's why I did the chest so early, is because I was getting the 27% basis for like one divine non-split, which just gave me a lot of temps. Normally I go for Mage Blood first, but this will get way more expensive to do as the league goes on. Also, the Black Morgans are really expensive, so um, I set up, I just set up a trade search that showed 3 full suffixes with +1 specters on the prefix, and then no other prefixes. And I just bought those ones, and then all you got to do is Warlord slam them to give them a second prefix that's influenced, and then it should give you a 100% chance to transfer over the +1 specters, so long as the Twilight Regalia is rare with only 2 suffixes on it and nothing else. Can't have anything else. And then I think it's like a 50-50 chance to take the Twilight Regalia. And then you gotta hit the Fracture from there. Can't recon Fractured mods? No, you don't fracture it. You fracture it after it's on the Twilight Regalia. So it's a 50% chance to take it, and then a 25% chance to hit the Fracture. It's a little rough. I think it cost me about 40 or 50 divines. Maybe 60 for early league, which was a lot, but it's only going to get worse from there. All those Fracture, like the Fracture mini wands, like all that, all those rare mods, aggressive, +1 specters, all that shit, like the earlier you can do it, the better, because it gets crazy expensive as the league goes. And especially on like quality basis, quality Twilight Regalias will probably like 20 divine for 28% here pretty soon, I bet. Like it's already starting to happen. I was looking at some 30% ones and they were like 100 divine. I was like, what? I think I found a 29% the Evasion ES one, which is like I think the most valuable one you can get, but it's not expensive yet, so I'm just holding on to it. I want to say towards the end of 3.25, they were like, it was like 100 divine for a split one at 30%. Maybe that might have been like 29%. They get crazy. I don't know. That's all I know. When people start doing the mirror gear crafting, they go like insane expensive. But I don't know how many people are playing Trickster this league. So maybe that won't be the most valuable one. Fuck! I have 8,200 life, man. Why can't I take a volatile core yet? Road sacrifice. I think I'm missing one all res. It's a purity of fire and then oh, I think I need the increased effect. Well, let me see here. Defense 88. And then I think this is what I was missing last time. Because I was looking at it, I was like, why am I short than where I usually am? So we have 88. And then 10% increased effect. That is what happened. Okay. So you have to have a level 21 with increased effect on in order for it to give you that extra 1% resist. Alright. I feel like I need to give this up for resists. Oh, I'm fucking minus max res. Okay. That makes sense. 73 all resist in here. I want to start to level a little bit more, so maybe I should put on the resistance flask until I get a couple more levels. Because I feel like every other map is Curse of Elemental Weakness. I guess it would make more sense just to put on a Samurai's Eye. Why did I get that? I think it would make more sense to put on just a Curse Immunity then, actually, now that I think about it. Dead. Yeah, I guess Volatile Cores and minus max res is a bit tough. Oh, dude, you don't need the chest at all. The chest is just like fluff. My ES swap version was like, it was not very expensive at all. If I remember right. I'm just kind of guessing because it's been a bit, but I think it was like 20 divines or something. Although, I don't know, Doriani's is kind of expensive now. It'd probably be more like 40. I don't know, whatever you get the Doriani's for, you can pretty much go after that. Doriani's and Wraithlord with some minus lightning res rings. It's very cheap to get up and running now with the new mercenaries. Or very easy, I should say. Have you ever used Pilfering Scarab? I picked up a strat with them in 260.5, but I need to make a build with like 200 million DPS. I have used it. I did it in Brescia quite a bit. Um, it just seemed kind of like a meme strat to me though. What's the how many cards does your guy have? I would consider doing it if it was like 6K cards, but I could never get it above like 3,500, and as it just like didn't drop shit frequently enough for me to consider to be like a very viable strat. It would be like 6K exactly, really? Mm, or more? I mean, that sounds kind of sick. I would try it. Uh, After some amount of thousand, you can't kill it. Oh, is that right? It goes damage immune. Oh shit. I mean, I'll still try it. Fuck it. It can't be much different than like the generic strongbox setup I have, right? It would just be like full increased effect and strongbox shit, right? Or do you have like something else going on? You're going for Quant and X-Slam to full mods. Maybe Chisel and add a Risk Scarab. The usual strongbox shit. Maybe more tweaks, but it should be a fuckload more. Hmm. Um, do I want to do? I mean, I kind of do, but it seems like a lot of setup. And I gotta read it again and see like how complicated it would be. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. I don't have regen on in this map. Such a giga roll. Alright, now that I'm done with the fight, I gotta read this properly. Ends up being 100% reduced damage taken. Oh, really? Do you remember how many cards it was for that? I mean, I have okay damage, but it's still not like the most insane damage. I'm definitely not at 200 million yet. I don't think. Tides of time. Oh, that's right. You have to roll your strong boxes for it. I don't think I want to. I would if I didn't just do a strongbox rolling thing, but it kind of like defeated me a little bit because apparently it sucks with currency. It's a bummer. I don't know how worth these things are to do, to be honest. We do have all of them though. I guess if I have all three, I might as well, right? Mm, is this south? Oh, it is south. Nice. Oh, lame. Almost got all four without an extension. If only it wasn't for that damn wall. What are we working with here? Huge currency. Good scarabs. And it's got the damn rare and unique monster life on it. Yeah, I'll run it. I feel like I gotta give you a cut of the maps though, man. The ones you keep giving me drop insane shit. That first one we did that I let you come in and loot, dude, that thing was crazy. You juiced up. I gotta get curse immune. Um, I think I have like every curse in the game on me right now. And I'm actually sort of starting to level a little bit. Should probably stop dying. I don't know how feasible it is to level with this strategy though. But certainly if I'm at these resistances, I won't be able to. Try and find a gold flask here with curse reduction. Effect curses during effect. I need negative 52, I think. Ink effect 1. Nobody has that flask. Can you not roll can you not roll that on gold flasks? It's a topaz. You roll the same shit as everything else on a gold flask, right? How rare is curses to hit? I feel like it's gotta be very rare. I must be doing something wrong here. There's no way there's not a single one in the market, right? Oh, I fucking did it wrong. That's why. There we go. I do not want to craft a flask right now. They're so miserable to craft. It's fine if you're just like shotgunning for a bunch of random modifiers, but to pick a specific one is horrible. I'm off later, dude. Thanks for stopping in, Stray Cat. Catch you next time, brother. Bonuses they buff rolling strongbox. I read that. Yeah, dude, I will say the strongbox rolling felt 10 times better. Like I actually think that I might mess around more with that strategy later. Um, it was pretty good. I think you can shave a lot of times off your maps, and just in general, it's like it's so much better not to have to run around with your inventory opening. It was like so obnoxious to do that strategy before. We'll accept nothing less than a perfect 70. This tab is getting insane. All right. I'm telling you, I'm gonna drop a mage blood eventually. This gold flask is worth it. Even though I haven't dropped a single T0 yet. I still believe. Damn it. Oh, it's minus max res. Man, why keep rolling that? Juiced up rare. How tanky is she? Oh, she's fast. Oh, the mercenary's down. God damn it. I just think I'll take a death here then. Didn't take too long. That sucks. It's gotta be on the Wisp map. Is that the second time tonight? Maybe the third time. Still not too bad. But I'm not gonna attempt a boss on this without the merc. Take half the night. Man, I don't know if the Arcane Surge is worth it. I kind of think I want faster casting back on the Unearth. I mean, the minion damage is really nice. 20% cast speed is kind of insane, but having to wait for these hordes to open sometimes is kind of annoying. I don't know if worth 24% Conquest Lamar. These things take so much longer to clear without the mercenary. The rare monsters that come out just don't go down. I mean, the damage is still okay without minus lightning res. It's not like the best, but it's just still kind of getting through them. It's not that bad. Oh, that's pretty fucking good, actually. I thought it was a lot worse after I saw that Katarina fight. This map feels kind of light. 320% more scarabs? Really? Oh, this one wasn't finished. I thought it was the same one. Shoot. Yeah, I don't want to waste my time there. Damn it. I got stuck on the spire. We got one abyss left. I want to run another containment after this, just to break up the monotony. I want to try it with the risk scarabs again. So far, I've only ran 4 maps with containment, but they've all been really rewarding. It's just so hard to tell with strongbox. Like, you'd have to run a lot more. And then I'd like to get a real feel for it. I'd have to run like 50 of each, risk and non-risk. But so far, the ones I've ran felt a lot better with risk. I have two left. I remember seeing another abyss up in the center of the map. This map's definitely light. When I roll this many scarabs, I feel like I get at least 2 full inventories, if not 3. Maybe I didn't quality it. Thought I did, though. Do you ever need 8 Corrupted 8 mod T16s for map runners? I got a shit ton. They'll just rot in my stash. Why don't you throw them in yours? They make you a ton of currency. For sure. Isn't this like that dust for something, but I can't remember. They definitely fall off as the league goes on. They're insane early on. If they're corrupted, if they're delirious, they're delirious, then they're like they just give you so many clusters and scarabs early on. I don't know. I'm saying all of these mixed up words while I'm trying to look at my stats. They give you so many clusters early on, and secrets of suffering and stuff. I'm searching for the wrong thing too. Containment. I gotta switch it up a little bit. Jesus Christ! Ain't no way this is fucking that profitable, dude. Seriously? That's crazy. People gotta learn when something's not worth it anymore. I'm gonna try double risk. Mm-mm. Discernment, containment, potency, double risk. Oh yeah. Do I want currency or well, currency, I guess. That one. I need to fix this though, because I think I still have it set up for rolling. Alright. I never know whether to do increased quantity or just straight strong boxes. 3 strong boxes doesn't really feel like that insane to me over increasing the ones that are on there with the quantity. But I don't know, dude. I don't know about 300. When we get 400%, I think it's Scarabs. That sucks. 338% quantity. It's fine. It's an alright one. I think I still got a lot of bad cards on. I haven't done strong boxes very much. Dude, I would need to make back, I think like 4 or 5 divines just to make a profit on this map. Maybe that's I'm overestimating. Was it 2, 3, like 3.5 divines just to make a profit? That seems pretty rough, man. You almost like need to have like an immortal dupe or something. Or apothecary just for these to be worth it. Like I'm pretty sure just like a basic beast essence strategy can make you more than this. Unless you get crazy lucky with the, I don't know, like a Hanacor's dupe or something. Which I can tell you from playing Freshia, it takes thousands of boxes of Arcanist. Yeah, Strongbox strat for me is always man unless there's something guaranteed. Or like a cheat in Freshia. Yeah, Freshia, like, dude, this shit was like some of the most fun I've ever had in this game. I think it's just like, you just can't do anything that Fubgun does, honestly. Anything he does on stream is a bad strat. Other than like the first 2 hours that he does it. And then after that, it's dead. I will say, so far, this is the worst risk containment I've tried. This is pretty rough. All my other ones were crazy good, but that's the thing with containment is it's so, anger. It's so hit or miss. Oh, okay. I think even if I count that divine towards this map profits, I'm still losing. Why is everything so tanky on this? I don't really see that many mods. 71% monster life, and she's possessed. That's like really it. Yo, that was like 76 teleports. What the hell? Ooh, the mercenary. Little machine gun he did. 58% removed life on hit. It's close. Job my all spamming rings regex you can get? I think so. I think I saved it. Yeah, I think it's that right there. Yeah, try that. Alright, back to Abyss. Containment's garbage. I want to set up a I want to set up a beast essence strat, dude. That shit's always so good. It's so relaxing. And you make so much off of it. You can only do it for like a few hours. And then I get bored because there's like really no it has to be like right here, right? I'm kind of okay if I brick this. I don't really want to spend that much time in it, but I really think it should be right here. Oh, I see. My angle is bad. I'll take that though. I think. Oh, is this west? Oh, that wasn't fucking west, dude. It was south. And putting a bunch of bullshit walls in this, pretty cruel. Why there's so many of these? Are like immune or something? I gotta kill this guy first. What is happening here? Alright, I'm over it. Did anything change with E Trickster other than Lightning Strike getting nerfed? I think I can mirror what people did on LS and Settlers for Smite, go insane. I don't think so. And I think people already kind of speculated that Smite would be insane. What is happening? 186% monster life. 76% is extra ES and spell suppression. Damn. Alright. Well, this is like full tank, I guess. Dude, nothing is dying. I'm so tempted to leave this map, dude. I'll get my money back out of it first. But this is absurd. I think I'm doing like 1% damage to what a normal T17 would be. I keep rolling proximity shield too. I'm dropping a lot of T1 currency though. Gotta be divines eventually, right? Oh, it's 435% more currency and 140% more scarabs. Damn, this is kind of a monster map. I guess I will see it through. These proximity shields are like murdering me though. Am I petrified right now? Are you serious? It's petrified as well? Fuck off, dude. This is like, I think, probably the worst map combo I've rolled so far with the Risk Scarabs. Just as far as like annoyance goes. Oh! I need to get away from the proximity shield, man. He's just nuking all damage. Hi from Russia. Glad to see you in PoE. Hello from Russia. Welcome back, man. How you been? For recoming rings, you just want them to be one mod each? Depends what you're trying to make. Um, like I just started out with the 3 mods, increased damage, attack speed, and I chose Dex for one and uh, lightning resist for the other. So you just recom the. I mean, there's better math to do it, to be honest. But for me, I just alt spam a bunch of rings in a quad tab, and whichever I have the most of, I recom those together. So let's say I have a bunch of lightning and minion damage, I'll recom those together, and once those two are together, then I just slam in the minion increased attack and cast speed. But there's actually like real math behind being able to do it more effectively. I just don't care. Bone rings and alteration shards are really easy to get. Is it minions deal no damage too? Players and their minions deal no damage. Could there be a tankier map than this? I didn't even see that. I was wondering why my energy shield kept falling randomly. It's because I'm not fucking doing damage for 3 seconds. Or my minions are petrified. Wild. I'm kind of surprised I'm staying alive. I don't have any block chance either. As soon as I drop one divine, I'm fucking out of here, dude. I can't leech back. I'm definitely not fighting Katarina on this. Do I have my PoE profile? My well, like my actual profile, I'll probably find it from that name there. We're talking about a POB, it's in the details. Dude, this fucking map. Please. What do we get? Containment? Alright, worth. That pays for the piece of shit containment I just did. Can't believe containment's are 300 chaos. Who in their right mind would run containment right now? It's so bad. I thought it was kind of not worth it when they were at 200. Let them keep doing them, printing, selling them scarabs? Yeah, for sure. I'm for sure going back to like prioritizing scarabs now. Alright, I knew if I stayed in the map long enough. I was dropping so many annulments and exalteds. Meanwhile, it's 1/4 the price to run Abyss. I mean, yeah, it's insane. But I mean, and the best thing about it, and one of the reasons I felt confident about making the video, because it wasn't even really my strat. The only thing I did was add the risk scarabs. A viewer gave me the strat, and I was like, well, I don't really want to make a video and like kill a strat. But the thing with it is the scarabs are so common that they can't really get that crazy. I mean, they could go up a little bit, like, but even if they doubled in price, it's still just nothing compared to what you get out of it. All right, I need to go. I want to pick this divine armor, but I'm out of space, and I'm tired of fighting that soul eater that has 10,000 health, or 10,000 times the amount of health you'd have. Risk makes it significantly better. Yeah, for sure. I ran it without, and it was still good. I think I was getting like probably like 3 divine a map, but it was like a 10-minute map, so it's like kind of okay. Some maps you get like 5 to 6, but pretty rare. But with the risk scarab, yeah, it just absolutely goes crazy. Some maps still kind of fall short a little bit if they're not the most insane things, but I don't know. It's a risk scarab, so sometimes they're absolutely insane and sometimes they're just good. But I want to find this other abyss. I don't want to spend that much time in this map. Just want to hit the hordes and get out. This is too tanky. Looks like this one's just on a... It's done. Build's looking pretty good, though. It's had volatile cores on it, too. I've just been tanking everyone, I think. Oh, maybe it didn't. No, it didn't. Never mind. Those aren't real volatile cores. Those are just rare monster cores. How long have I muted for? Shit. Silo map. That's the one you were running, right? I need to switch that. I kind of like it. It feels cool with the Abyss. Actually, I'm going to do that before I forget. Oh, that's right. I wanted to run Defiled Cathedral, put a Apothecary on something. I don't know what yet. But I was going to run some memory maps on it until I found the Seer. Should start picking some of these up. I might not do that. Might just do the actual Seer strat and grab them like that. Yes, that was fun. I actually hadn't really even thought about that as a map, to be honest. Especially since it drops Fortress. Very worth. Okay, I think I'm done here. Yeah, a lot of people are they're mass selling Canyon too on TFT. But the tier 16 map didn't look that good. Oops. Yeah, it was. I think it's I can't remember now, but I didn't want to run it because of the tier 17 map. Can I sell these scarabs yet? If they're down to 85%, I might not sell them to TFT anymore. 85 is kind of a lot to give up. Let's see, this person's at 90, this person's at 80, 85. Fuck, it is dropping. Might be dipping down. It's so nice in the beginning of the league when they're at like 120%. Oh man. But then again, all the scarabs are a lot more valuable and easier to sell. Let me roll some maps. I should put my fortresses in here too. I kind of just want to do scarabs a little bit. No, I don't know. I want a mirror. Roll over one there. Now we're getting some scarab ones. Oh, it's so good, but I don't know if I want to do another players and their minions don't deal damage again. That's just really annoying. There's nothing defensive though. Fuck it, I'll do it. 140% scared is a lot. Reduce defenses. I don't want to do that. Can't run Ellie Reflect? Yeah, sure. I'll do it. It's gonna kill my mercenary instantly, but you don't have Ellie Reflect on that. Or my blind. Yeah, you don't have Ellie Reflect on it. Alright. If I find the mirror, I'll split it. So you're making me question whether I should be running 8 mod or not. I see the vision. It's definitely better than a Delirium Orb. Fucking run a 12 mod map, dude. I just don't know. I spent so much time farming them back when Titanic Exiles was the thing that I kind of can't stand. Holy shit, what's going on here? So far, I only see Pen. Removes life. It's a rough one. Penetrates with 350% fizzes extra. Hell yeah. GG's. What are you doing with the rest of your 8 mod maps? Because you got to be farming so many of them. Oh yeah, Mercenary's already down on this one. This is a rough one. Yo, the Spectres, I've not lost a single Spectre tonight in all of this chaos, though. Tree's working. You know what you should do with all your 8 mod maps? Is save them to run, Breach to level your character. That, Breach strat is insane with the Evolve Shrine and shit. I think it's more, XP than, doing 5 ways. If you have a character that can clear very well. Whoa! What even hit me? Saw something fall from the sky. Just one tapped me. The Dancing Dervish. The Valdos are not paying off. They're just sitting there stashed till they got a standard. I would take him for you, take him from you for the, what do you call it? Mappers, but at this stage of the league, I think the mappers get a little too tedious for me. I don't want to run them anymore. I really just like them the first few days with Delirium on them. Then after that, I can't be bothered to maintain them. I don't even think I have gold in my town. I don't think I've had gold in my town for days. Which I probably should set up my crop stuff, but just don't feel like it. Yeah, dude, this is a rough one you gave. This is tough. I just keep getting one shot like out of nowhere. I can't even see it coming. I think it's like a physical ability. I think it's like a Rain of Arrows or something. So it's getting the Fizz's extra Ellie. Oh no, it's that right there. It's like electric. Can we get it? Nice. Okay, that was rough, dude. That was a fucking bad one. I think there's like these almost like ball lightnings that, but they're like purple. They're like a purple core, and they're coming out in threes. I think those are killing me. And I swear I kept getting hit from like a rain of arrows or something. I feel like I died to that like 3 times. Uh, but it doesn't matter. Everything in there was just hitting way too hard. Imagine this map in a 6-man. I don't even know if they could do it. 'Cause, I mean, you can't really get more than 90 all res. I guess I don't have that actually. But the problem is 30% pen with 400% is physics extra. Elemental is just kind of a brutal combo that it's pretty hard to build around. Maybe if I had like 20k ES or something, which I'm not sure how. I probably push this up to like 13k this league, I think maybe. But one Spectre died. Oh no, was it my good one? Oh, at least it wasn't the what's his name? Perfect Spirit of Fortune. He's the one that I get sad when he dies. All right, I think we're all scarabs here finally. Now we got one currency. How are these chisels doing? Still all right. I should put a buy order in, but I'm unprepared. Scarab ones are always the ones. Oh, they're still okay too. It's not that bad. I'm not sure when I'm gonna stop using them, but they're good for now. I actually love this. I didn't think I was gonna care that much about this, but actually, it's one of my favorite things. Just for putting maps in. I didn't roll anything else. It's so sad. I feel. Do I not get petrified like every single map? How common is that, dude? All right, dude. I can't do this anymore. I have to put faster casting back in. This is just not working out for me. Losing Arcane Surge on the minions is a bummer, but I probably don't need the rarity either. This is. I don't know why I'm running a fucking rarity gem. I kind of forgot that I was running this on a 5 link. Yeah. Oh, its players deal no damage for 3 seconds as well. Thoughts on minions or penance for tier 17 farm? Ooh, that's a tough one, dude. I really like Wretched Defilers because um, I think the power level that you can get, like on a league start situation, is just unbeatable, just about. But I think like once you have currency, Penance Brand is kind of one of the most insane builds there is out there. I think Penance Brand is so much damn fun, and definitely scales better end game. Maybe not the tank of it. You'll never be as tanky as this, but you kill things too fast for that to matter. Um, so I guess depends how rich you are is my answer. If you have multiple mirrors, then Penance Brand is amazing. But for ease of farming, this build, I mean, you don't have to click anything. Everything just dies while you loot. So I work in construction. Sometimes I come home and sometimes I'm tired. I don't want to click all over the place. Oh, I might die to that. Mm. They keep doing that in this fight. I think next step is aggressive one. It's a big skull. I thought he was gonna come alive quicker. That's annoying. Could have went further into the corner, but I was expecting the leash to happen a little faster. Oh man, I remember the first days doing this fight on a 4 link with 3 specters. Misery, man. I wonder. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if Penance Brand could do this. I don't think you could actually really do this farm very easily for like under probably like I don't know 4 years. There's probably ways. I bet if you challenged Z Bob, Z Boob, I don't know how to say his name. But if you challenged him to do it, I bet you could do it for like a mirror. He's kind of a penance brand god. Oh, I missed your message. Is the mod map good for Essence Farm? No, not at all. I think like for Essence Farm, you just want to run white maps, honestly. I mean, unless your build just doesn't make any difference if you run a rare one or not, but you don't gain any benefit unless they change something that I don't know about. I'm doing this on exiting mines for pretty cheap, but I am locked 24/7 most maps. What do you mean locked? Yeah, there's probably a lot of builds that have access to it. I mean, it's um like something like mines would be good because you don't have to deal with the reflect. That's the thing that's going to kill a lot of builds. And then aside from that, you just need big Ellie hits and big Fizz max hits and big damage. Once you have all that, I mean, there's lots of builds that have access to it for sure. Very focused. There you go, Depot. So satisfying to roll scarab maps. All that money. I need to rotate a quad tab in here. Been full forever, and I don't feel like cleaning anything out right now. I don't even know what's in there. I think it's all garbage. You know, I just realized that guy messaged me that he got the headhunter, and I like cheered for him on the stream, and I never said anything back to him. I feel like kind of like an asshole now. I was cheering him on the whole time, but then when he actually got it, I don't think I responded to him. That's kind of fucked up, dude. Oh man, it's late. Shit, this might have to be my last one. Forgot I gotta be up at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Gotta go in an hour early. I'm not used to having to be done this soon. Have I tried running on Citadel Net? No, I haven't. I kind of avoid Citadel like the plague, dude. Um, I'll run it to do like a mod farming because it's just so dirt cheap. But for something like this, actually, maybe it won't be that bad because the abysses won't jump the walls. And maybe it wouldn't be that bad. I could see it. I just hate traveling through that place. One way for Bid to do the kids' nighttime routine. Nice. I need to have kids soon. 35, it's time. All my friends have them. Makes me feel like I'm missing out. Well, sometimes. Sometimes I call them on the phone, and all you hear is screaming in the background, and I'm like, I can wait a little longer. Doing this on Fortress? Yeah, I don't think it really matters what map you do it on. Do it on Ziggurat, it's a little more expensive, but your fragments are better. Do it on Fortress, it's quite a bit more expensive. Last I looked, at least. But you had the chance for the amulet. Do it on Sanctuary. I think it's pretty decent fragments, and I think the most natural spawning monsters of all the maps, if I'm not mistaken. And then you can do it on Citadel, and I wouldn't even try to kill the boss on Citadel. You just do it because it's a dirt cheap map. Did 16.5 end up being the clear winner for the strat? I think so. I think I like it more. Yeah. They're just harder to get your hands on, like a good one that drops a good tier 17 in bulk. But if I could choose, like if I had to pick, I would rather run these on 16.5s for sure. They're just a nicer experience. I can clear them in like 6 minutes. It's insane how fast you can clear those. comparatively speaking. Which, speaking of which, this is a long ass map. I think I'm done killing Katarina. And if I'm done killing Katarina, then I should probably stop running on Ziggurat. I think I'm gonna try and craft the wand after this, and then I'm out. That's the plan. What have I sunk into it? Like, I think I'm like 80 resonators in so far. I've definitely hit a lot of plus ones, but I can't roll over like 20% minion damage on it, dude. It's terrible. You need exalt 16.5s. I exalt them every time, yeah. So they're a little expensive to be honest, because what is it, like 35 C per map if you buy them for like the average price, and then 1 to 2 exalts, another 30 to 40 C. So they're a bit expensive, but you certainly make your money back off them in tier 17s, I think, as long as you run a Fortress one or a good selling one. And then if you keybind in the like the pedals and shit that they give you, I think they're pretty good as well. Is that it? I think that's it. Alright, we'll try and sell these scarabs one more time. I'll do the 85. If I have to go to 80% though, I'm gonna start self-selling. That's too little. I should probably take some of these out. I want to keep this and this. That doesn't matter. You self-sustain these. Yeah, I got a lot. I think I'm fine. Just sell them. I don't think the price for this can go up because you sustain it completely, I'm pretty sure. At least I have been. Like, I definitely haven't run 35 maps tonight, not even close. Might not be sustaining the risk scarabs, maybe, but pretty close. No, I think I am. You've been sustaining? Yeah, I feel like I have been too. I do like 50 plus resonators just to hit. Could have bought a better one at that point. Yeah, I'm kind of regretting doing this the way I did it now, since I spent so much on it. I'm kind of wishing that I recommed it up to eye level 85 or whatever T1 minion damage is. So I kind of feel like I would have liked to have had a shot at it, but I guess it's whatever. Your chances of hitting that are very, very rough. Alright, I'm going to send it all into this wand. Now that I've said that, I kind of want to recom up to eye level 85. Oh man, that's so much currency to do it though. Then I'm committed to hitting the tier 1 at that point. I don't think I'm gonna do it. Maybe I'll look at what wands are available on the market. If there's some that makes sense to do it, I'll try it. Dude, this guy's trade etiquette. He canceled the first one I gave him when I was ready, like 5 minutes before him. So I figured we were on the same page that he was gonna trade me when he was ready. How much money do you make doing this? It's gotta be a killing, right? Alright, let's see what wands we got here. Minions are aggressive. Minions, wait, hold on. Can you even do this the way I'm thinking about doing this? Let's take a look. Invoking wand. Should be able to. Oh yeah, you could definitely do it. Okay. Minions are aggressive. Fractured, no. When did they put fractured now? Oh shit, I'm doing this backwards. Sorry, bear with me a sec. Empty. Two. Prefix. Trace. There's one for 5 divine. That's not worth it. If you do it like this, then you just Warlord Slam this one and then it's ready to go for a transfer, but it's not worth it, I don't think. So I can't find Fractured. Where did this go? Oh, it's right there. It used to be on the other side. I think at that price, at 5 divine, you're better off just splitting it, I think. I don't know, I could send it on one, I guess. What is uh damn, it's a divine for I don't even need that high. Still a divine. Where the fuck do you get eye level 100 fuck it, I'm gonna send it one time. This is really expensive. For a 20 a 50% than 25% chance, whatever that is, chance to hit this. And then after all of that, I gotta roll T1 minion damage. But if I do hit the T1 minion damage, and then I can also hit T1 attack and cast speed, then I can mirror the wand. So I guess I have that to look forward to. Doc Monarch, how about that versus uh I've been looking into it a little bit, I guess, but um not enough. I don't think the difference is that big of a deal, to be honest. And you get more energy shield out of the Wraith Lord. I'm not sure what should be switched. I think it's just really close, to be honest. You lose a lot from the Ghastly Eyes and the +1. Prefix, prefix, prefix. Suffix. Item level 83. Okay. What's tier 1 minion damage? I think it's 85. Broken Wand. Minions deal to 84. Yeah, and you just like, I don't think you can find aggressive convoking wands for at 84. I don't think they exist. I should probably double check that though before I do all this. Whoa. I would buy that from him. But we'll give it a shot first. So yeah, this needs to be scoured down. And so what do I want? I want prefix, prefix, right? Prefix, suffix. Prefix, suffix. Prefix, prefix. And then over here to add any suffix. And these are aggressive. Eye level 83 or 93. And now fracture. Still don't have enough. I'm like 20 chaos short. If this hits first attempt, that'll be amazing. Just one time. God damn it. This game's stupid, dude. Alright. Well, we tried. We gave it one go. Gave it one go. All right, I still want aggressive though. So 4 to 1. Oh, see, this is why I wanted to do this shit earlier, dude. These are gonna start getting expensive. There's only one guy. All right, I'm just gonna put up buy order. I'm not doing it right now. We'll do 10 divines. It's 33 times 100. It's fucking like it's so many of them, dude. Fuck, man. Maybe I should do that again. It didn't really feel worth it when they were like 15C a piece, but now that I have to spend this much on resonators to hit high minion damage, I want to hit T1 or at least have the chance. Mm, damn, expensive. Why did it give me bad odds when I had that before? Whatever, we'll try that. How broke am I now? Pretty broke. What about like 50? Oh my god, dude, I should definitely be putting a buy order in for these. Oh, and it took all 9? I thought it was gonna give me some money back. Damn, dude. Ooh. This is what impatience costs. All of your currency. I could be getting this at half price if I just put in a buy order and waited. Got enough metallic and some jagged. Shuddering. And corroded. Hell yeah. I hit 80% on my first time. I hit +1/+1 on the I forgot what league or what event. Necro event, I think, or something like that. Insane. 25% increased damage again. Why? Just roll better. 13%. Roll better. I don't even know what I'm gonna accept. 37. That's so low, dude. It's getting expensive. Wow, I actually hit it. Okay. What is I don't know what tier one I might try for tier one. Maybe I'll just start trying for I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I kind of feel like it's a waste. Like I need to get the higher item level one if I'm gonna invest this much. Because then at least I have a shot at making a mirror one. What's up, Jay? What's up, Lovely Cook? How you doing, brother? I used your technique on my boots yet again. Saved me so much currency going that route. Although I missed it a lot, so it was kind of expensive. But um, yeah, dude, it's so much more reliable and makes these way better to craft. But welcome in, man. I'm just about to get off. I gotta wake up early. Oh, it's I level 83 for tier one. So I think this is a veiled move. I'll save these resonators. It's all my currency, but I think I'm gonna try put in my crafting area. I think I'm gonna try for like a mirror one later. I think we'll see. See how I feel about that. I haven't looked at how much veiled mods are yet, or the veiled orbs. They brought out the new one again. Who drops reality fragment? That's the boss I need to be doing. I think it's always insanely valuable. Swarming containment with profit is shit. Thinking about your abyss trap, but with multitude, it's okay with multitude. It's definitely still profitable because the map is so cheap. But yeah, the risk is definitely better if you can fit one or two in there. But either way, it's really good with multitude as well. Veiled. Forges a rare item with new modifiers, including a random removes. Which one's cheaper? What is this saying? Oh, okay. So that's dirt cheap, and that's very expensive. Okay. So we go with the regular one. Wait, reforges are weird. Does that mean I can fill my suffixes then? If it reforges? It's pretty much always lands on one though, doesn't it? I think it does. Make sure I have this in my inventory so it doesn't lock me out, although it might have already done it. I feel ashamed, dude. Oh, it can lock me out. As a matter of fact, it did lock me out. If I miss. Oh, I can't even craft a block. Ooh. Alright, well, good luck me, I guess. Um, hmm. Well, the odds are not in our favor here. It's fine. I didn't like that one anyways. 31% again. With filled suffixes. It's a lot of damage to give up, dude. I really like aggressive, but I don't know if I like it for 44% minion damage. It's a lot. Good morning, Alexa. How you doing? Just getting ready to hop off. Ziggurat drops reality and devouring. Oh, really? Is it reality? Okay. Just unlucky today. Save the rest for tomorrow. Never, dude. Uh, I I frequently do this. This is why I'm broke all the time. I have a habit of making a lot of currency and then just blowing it all. It's kind of my favorite thing to do. Just waste it. Dude, come on. Finally, Mage Blood. We made it there. We got the Mage Blood. My thing is like if I have a lot of currency, then I don't have a reason to play. So I have to burn my tab down to 0 so that I have a reason to farm tomorrow. That's my thought process. Why are you so cheap? I don't understand why they haven't fixed this yet. Is this just me that this is happening to? Is anyone else getting screwed on their benchcraft and having to relog every single time with currency in their tab or their inventory? It's pretty obnoxious. I'm divining it. 33, come on. Alright. That was not worth 3 divines, but we did it anyways. Alright, well, I guess that's what we got for now. I missed it. I would do it here, but it's probably going to tell me I have to relog again. With chromatics in my inventory. Okay. Done with that. You can click craft anyways, even with it being red. Oh, really? How many times have you guys seen me do this and nobody told me, dude? It's just watching me fucking log out every single time. No love from the community. Alright. Well, that's good to know. Did I sell this? I didn't even really finish it. I guess I could finish it and then sell it. I might just be out of divines though. Alright, finish it another day. I'll have to remember that. Alright, boys. I gotta go to bed. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll catch y'all next time.